this game, and it certainly seemed like it was. So what's the level of disappointment or frustration that you weren't able to find a way to?
Well, this one definitely hurts when we were up 6 with a few minutes to play. But overall, I loved how our guys competed, and we have a chance, if we get these guys to be able to stay healthy and get some more time together, to continue to grow. There was a lot of positives tonight, and we play like this down the stretch and keep getting better and better. We want to be playing our best basketball, as we get into the playoffs. And, I was proud of how our guys competed. Just a couple bad bounces down the stretch, a couple plays offensively that we had great situations that didn't capitalize on. And, disappointed to lose the game, but overall proud of how we played.
You had some big efforts off the bench from Taylor and Austin. What was the challenge in trying to figure out who you can keep on the floor? And
just using your instincts. Obviously Malik Taylor and Austin all played really well in their bench roles. Stepping up on the defensive side too. They had some miscues. All three of those guys had some miscues in the first half that they cleaned up and were much better in the second half, and obviously made big shots as well. So another positive sign.
Frank, Clay had a huge night and 16 in the fourth. What do you think about your guys' defensive execution? Was it just offensive rebounds that, kind of fell in their hands, or what do you think got him going in the fourth?
Yeah, it was 2 offensive rebounds and a crazy play deflection went right to him. Like we're on a run, and we've got them sort of on their heels, and Avery gets a great deflection, ball bounces right to Clay in front of our bench, and he bombs a 3. And then there's an air ball goes off the backboard, thrown out, and Austin's right on his hand, contesting that 3. Man, just one of those nights where a lot of bad bounces didn't go our way. But give credit to those guys. They made 5 threes down the stretch, big shots, a lot of them guarded. And, it was just too much for us to overcome. But still feel good about, our guys' response to where we were at a few days ago.
Frank, kind of along those lines, Russell tonight.
Played great.
Is that sort of the blueprint? That type of production, that type of movement, that type of energy.
Yeah, and engagement, and he was really locked into what we were trying to do defensively and really talking to guys and leading, and played with a great competitive spirit, didn't turn the ball over much and was efficient offensively. And, it's just disappointing we don't get this W because I thought there was a lot of positive signs, but he was terrific tonight.
Frank, two-part question on LeBron. First, he did officially pass Kareem tonight, so I know you spoke about it pregame, but just to kind of what that means.
Yeah, well, obviously, he hits milestones, every X amount of games. We continue to see it. To me, he's the greatest player ever to play, and Lakers fans are lucky to have him in a Laker uniform, and I still believe that. He's going to lead us to great things this year. And, it's just awesome to see him hit another milestone like that.
And then second one, in the fourth, he was just 1 for 10, obviously missed that late free throw. What did you see from him? I know some of those misses were uncharacteristic.
We got fouled on a couple of them. Very disappointed in that aspect of it. But good looks, it just didn't go. You know what I mean? Just one of those nights down the stretch where, we just had one or two more plays go our way, and we're talking about a big win.
Frank, we've talked about margins and how close this team needs to be perfect all season, and not a lot of mistakes tonight in terms of turnovers, but the poor free throw shooting at times again.
Yeah, free throw shooting keeps hurting us. We keep talking about it. We keep getting to work, putting the work in. That will come around. But I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
No, that's it. I was just gonna say, how much has that haunted you guys, and especially in games that are this tight?
Well, if you want to reach the ultimate goal, you have to check all these boxes of, little things that go into the differences in close games that could sway a playoff series, So, I think it's 5 games in a row now. We've shot under 70%, and it's just something that we gotta lock into, and we have to have that aspect of it if we're going to turn the corner.
Andy on Zoom.
Hi, Frank. This game felt like the best you guys have operated in a half-court set in a while, if not all season. Were there things that you came into this game looking to switch up, or were there things that stood out as just different to you?
Yeah, we did. We had an offensive practice yesterday, offensive film session, offensive practice, and we gave our guys a few different looks and really cleaned up some of our spacing and our screening. It's just not something we're able to get on the court too much, to be able to practice. But when we do, we usually see benefits from it. And, I would agree with you. I thought we did have a solid game executing offensively, and against the number one defense in the league, so again, a really positive sign.
BT.
Frank, how impressed were you with Austin in that fourth quarter? His defense, his offense, his passing, everything that he did for you guys?
Yeah, he's a solid all-around player, and he was very impressive down the stretch, like you said. Making big plays offensively. He's got a great computer to process help and see whether to shoot or whether to make the extra pass. And obviously he's got a lot of guts to make big shots, and he really competes on the defensive side, has a good IQ down on that end, and he had a hell of a night.
From an opposing side, Jonathan Kuminga, he's only 19. I think he had 18 and 9 tonight. Didn't play in the season opener. What'd you see from him, from someone that's just so young?
I love his talent. I mean, he is very, very impressive, and they got a good one. He really has elite athleticism. You can see the skill. He's young, and he's only going to go up. So I was very, very impressed with him.
All right, thank you, Coach.